Serena. Jeffrey Cordero, Michael Renier, Jacob Smith is next. Jacob Smith. After Mr. Smith is Leon Carr. Okay, so on this. Thank you, sir. Okay, so I think our.
Okay, and then just return this page for you when you're done, okay? No, you're fine, if you want to step to the side right there, that's fine.
Here. Warren Abdi will be after the settlement. Do you have a license? Okay. Okay. So are you still in the, Lauren? Salita Martinez Yasso will be after Lauren. You were going to speak to us. What's his name? Oh, sure. Juliet. Landon Richards is after Martinez. Thank you. Landon Richards. Robert Pollock will be after Mr. Richards. Landon, if that is so, please. I also note here that you were seeking council approval. Okay, why don't you look right here? Pollock. After Mr. Pollock is Kara Evans. Kara Evans. Mr. Pollock, will you reinstate that? Okay, you, so, because I have, we released the compliance, you paid the reinstatement fee, and you haven't, you tried calling down there to see. Okay, so there's more, because this thing's getting really, really old, at this point, did you wanna just keep moving on with this? Because, I mean, it sounds like you got the more things you got to deal with, you can serve, whatever suspension results, you can serve that while you're waiting to get some stuff, too. Okay, we'll do that, wrap this up, that way you wanna keep coming back here. Need you to talk to Jeff here and get you on your way, okay, Rob? Thank you, sir. Kara Evans. After Kara is Lorenzo Daniel. Lorenzo Daniel. Christopher Rose after Lorenzo. Riley Morgan. Riley, after Riley is Nathan. Nathan Jones. Okay, so are we? Jeffrey King. After Mr. King is Vincent Chernowski. Vincent, where's Vincent? Right here. Did you just need me a date, sir? Yeah. Okay, why don't you shift over here, we'll get you a date. Okay, thank you. All right. DeAndre Cheney. Dr. DeAndre is Charles Martin. Charles? Okay, thank you. Aaron Lauer. After Ms. Lauer is Diamond Buchanan. Diamond Buchanan. After Diamond is Morgan Bowman. Morgan. Okay, after Morgan is Kevin Sanders. Who's got Kevin, I'm sorry. You need a new date? No, I got it. Okay, let's get you, Jeff, do you need this? Oh, thanks. He's gonna get your slip in the right direction. Thanks, Jeff. Robert Cooper. After Mr. Cooper is Jesse Hawkins. James Reed. Robert Hoffman. I know that recognition. Did you wish to fall out of the car or something?
I am afraid of living downtown. Making business here. I was coming home late at night from my home in Herman. Two little reindeers. I did a long stay in yeah, you could get, I got the second two of them. He said, "We got one of them." Yeah, we got one, baby.
Okay, no, we didn't hit any other car.
No, nothing. When I went back looking for him twice, I didn't expect him. Somebody out of the officer. Now, I'm gonna tell you something else. When I called in, the first time, I don't know, we can't be guilty. I went back, but, so she said, okay, yes. I just want to make sure that you. Yeah, and it's okay, but the other, when I called just a couple of days ago, it was supposed to be last Tuesday, but I didn't drive that Monday. But, she said there's a ticket also, so I may go to get for speeding. I don't, that night, he called me. That's what you take? I never saw it. She works that all the time.
good. Thank you. Lindsay Pearl. Lindsay, did you just need a new pay date? What's that say again? Right, and then the $134. Some, none, or all of it. That's all I have, nothing we can use as homework. Once you ship it, we don't get it. Thanks. Andrew Root, new date? Okay. Andrew, I want to get you that new, if you could come move the, we will get you. Right. Okay, Philip Perez. Philip Perez. Jamie Taylor. After Mr. Taylor, Stephanie Cosmo. Jamie, are we reinstated? Are you reinstated? That's it? Okay. Oh, okay. Why don't we just give you the case, a brand new, fairly new case? Can you get reinstated? Because I can see this. That's a 12-point violation. If you're reinstated, they'll do something. So you don't get reinstated. So you don't get suspended. And then bring that, right, if you have insurance, bring that. Okay. All right. The rest is, so how about, I got 714 or 818. So you know what you got to bring in, right? Thank you, sir. Yeah, but he'll give you a reminder right here, Jim. All right, thank you. Vincent Pappas, will be after Stephanie. Yeah. Can you get this back? Thank you. Gabriel Mandy. Rico Kimbrough. Thank you. Andre Roberts, the applicant. Michael Langren? Michael, would you just give me your pay grade? Yes, sir. Okay, why don't you come on over here and we'll get that for you, okay? Michelle, Michelle? Same question. Did you hear, did you want me to take your phone? Okay, why don't you get a line over here? We'll get you taken. Philip Perez? Philip Perez? Joseph Pierce? Joseph Pierce? After Mr. Pierce is, yeah, I looked at the insurance.
Sir, this is the fourth time I've been here. I don't know if you've taken notes, but I can bring you up to speed on where we're at, because we're far beyond that.
No notes.
Okay, so, the last time, I first have a question.
Sure.
I don't know if you have this in your records, but I was under arrest end of January, 1st of February, for a completely unrelated charge
Okay.
with the city of Wentzville that they're now being sued for. Regardless, I was wondering if this court, if you had anything to do with lowering a $100 fee attached to that so I could get out of jail to zero.
Oh, I think what you're referring to possibly is a recog. Looks like we did recog that to zero.
Yeah.
The date on that would have been somewhere around the 1st or 2nd
Yeah.
of February, maybe?
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm that because I saw that at the time and I don't often experience that, and just wanted to say that was a positive experience for me, first I've had. So let's move on. Thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. That
So-
was actually, I think, my trusted court administrator.
I still had to pay $2,500 to get out, so no loss, no foul.
All right, so,
So where we're at here is I was with the prosecutor. Is the prosecutor here today?
yes.
Okay. Are they present? Can they be present? This is where we were at in the stage of,
Were you talking with him before or me?
no, he was right there, you were there, I was speaking, and I had filed a motion to dismiss until the prosecutor could file a proper case by providing factual evidence of something called jurisdiction, which you admitted I was proved innocent of, or admitted I had a right to be innocent of. And they had no response to that, and you denied it. And when I asked on what grounds you denied, you said, watch me. Now, I filed a complaint against that.
Watch me? My notes aren't even on this file, so I don't think it was me.
Well, I've been living this for how long has this been going on? 8 months?
9/9 of 24, but I'm looking at the handwriting, and my handwriting isn't on any of this, so I don't think I would have said watch me in court because of,
Then, it would be my mistake. And if that's the case, then I apologize. I don't have judges' faces memorized. They're all a blur to me, and I get passed around like a hot potato because nobody wants me in the
let me
court.
ask you this.
Yeah.
A motion to dismiss, I'll hear. The problem is I normally hear it on the day of trial. So if you want to do a motion to dismiss, or there's the prosecutor, but if you want a motion to dismiss her or something, we usually do it when we have the trial setting. I don't mind setting it for trial if we haven't done that.
Oh, this was just a quick verbal one that it's completely sufficient to meet all the requirements of this motion by just a simple yes or no. It's one of those that are just verbally made in court by lawyers all the time. And it is a motion to dismiss all charges until such a time as a prosecutor can file a proper case. Now, I've asked this prosecutor several times to please what have they provided, not what is in it, not content. I'm not judging the content of it. I'm not interested in that whatsoever. Gosh, if it was legit, I'd just plead guilty and pay the fine like I've said I wanted to all along.
Right?
But instead, they will not provide anything to the court regarding this element of jurisdiction that all judges admit that you're presumed innocent of being part of presumed innocent.
That's one of the elements that we hear at trial. If they don't prove that the offense happened within the city jurisdictional limits, the case is dismissed.
No, that's it. There's different forms of jurisdiction. That's one of them. That's not the particular form I'm talking about. And again, I'm not trying to judge the content of it or the merit of it. I'm simply asking for a yes or no. Has a document been provided from point A to point B, the prosecutor's office to this court? That is all. Has a document moved as of yet?
The charging documents.
Is the prosecutor claiming to use that to satisfy the element of jurisdiction that I'm presumed innocent of?
Yeah, you signed it.
Okay. I would love to see where on that form it even says the word jurisdiction or points to we have the right to impose upon people because of reason X.
It says on, at, or near Missouri Highway K and Veterans Memorial Parkway within the city limits.
Yes. But
That's
see,
jurisdiction?
well, that is presuming without jurisdiction that their statutes and codes apply to me, which is the definition of jurisdiction, the right to impose upon someone with statutes and codes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I agree you don't. I've been doing this for 10 years.
I do want to hear your
Yeah,
arguments. I just don't.
that's it in a nutshell. I just made it. I don't need to write it down or provide it, or we need to this is waste five hours of my day, of my time, you know what I mean? I'm here under duress.
When's our next trial date?
I haven't even made a plea yet. To talk about a trial would be so premature. I still haven't yet received due process or a meaningful hearing, because again, this is the 4th time I've been to one of these.
When's our trial date?
July 16th or August 20th.
July 16th or August 20th. Either day is fine with me. You tell me what day works for you.
I have no desire to be going to any more of these whatsoever. The only reason why I'm appearing this one is because an armed paid man with comply or die authority will threaten my freedom or my property if I do not appear.
July 16th is
So this has been recorded. I'm also going to file a complaint with the commission, the state commission. They're familiar with me on this because you're totally ignoring my motion to challenge the jurisdiction and to dismiss all charges. You're paid and licensed by my accuser, are you not?
no.
You're not paid and licensed by the city of O'Fallon.
July 16th is your trial date.
You're just going to ignore me?
No, I'm not ignoring you.
Well, you're not being
I'm saying your
responsive.
case for trial because you can bring up the jurisdictional argument when we have the trial.
I'm
I
not-
said that already.
Sir, I'm not bringing up an argument. I've said that already. There are
I'm not sure
canons.
what you're bringing up.
There are
but I'm-
canons in the code of conduct that all judges are supposed to abide by and agree to. Do you purport yourself to abide by said canons?
Listen to this. You wish to plead guilty or not guilty? You wish to plead guilty or not guilty?
You are being completely unresponsive to what I just said. How am I having a fair hearing
It's
is what
not
I
my
s-
job to answer your questions.
I'm
My
not
job
having a
is to
question.
ask you guilty or
I
not
am
guilty.
clarifying the cause and nature of these charges, as every judge will admit I have the right to know, as is in the
I'll ask you
Bill
one
of
more
Rights.
time.
Okay.
Guilty or not guilty?
I have every intention of pleading guilty
So
here
I'm
today.
taking that as a plea of not.
In fact, I am willing to sign a plea of guilty here today if I can be informed of the cause and nature of the charges and proceedings against me here
I'm
today.
taking
Do I have
as a
that
plea-
right?
We'll take that as a plea. of
Okay,
not
I will
guilty
take it up in the
and
court of public opinion on YouTube with 345,000 subscribers.
Say hello to him.
Cool. Can I leave now with my freedom and you can write whatever you want? I'm not going to get it because I'll see it on CaseNet.
July
16th, 9 a.m.
July 16th, 9 a.m.
Can't be. I already have another court date with July 16th, and that's with
Ken
St. Charles.
Dickerson.
That's in St. Charles. You can check the calendar, July
Ken
16th.
Dickerson.
I'm sorry?
Move on. Either get your date.
I have a
or
court
leave.
date with St. Charles County on the same day. Oh, so you're gonna schedule me for the same day? Okay, cool. I want proof of this. I'm telling him I've already got a court date and he's putting it for the same day. All right. You guys have never experienced this before, I can tell. But okay, I'll do it for everybody. Again, for the 3rd time.
Everything go okay?
No. And the reason why is because people like me are so on target that he cannot respond to the question, the clarification of what they're doing. I'm simply asking, has this passed from the prosecutor to this office? So what do you plead? Oh, so we're going to put you down for trial. And I'll sit there and tell them, you're being completely unresponsive to what I'm just saying. How can I have a fair hearing if what I speak has no power whatsoever to get you to respond? I'm trying to be informed of the cause and nature, like it says in your Bill of Rights, that your rules, not mine. Well, we're going to set you for trial for July 16th. I have a trial already scheduled for July 16th with St. Charles County. I don't care. July 16th, get out. This is the man that you're defending. Because all I'm saying is, we're presumed innocent. We're presumed innocent of jurisdiction. Every judge agrees to that. I've been doing it for 10 years in front of dozens, and I'm undefeated, by the way, and these will all be dismissed too, by the way. And they won't allow anything to be said about, has the prosecutor even addressed this jurisdiction? Well, it's on the ticket. They said here within the county. That's right, it does. And those are based on what? Statutes and codes? Cool. So just write something down. Just write something down anywhere, in any of your rules, and I'll plead guilty and pay the fine right now if you do. Just write anything down that says that we are imposing upon you because these statutes and codes apply to you for reason X. You can't say reason X because the truth is reason X is residing on your hip, but it's force. It's not consent. So they're selling it like, oh, this is, everybody agrees, everybody lines up, everybody pays, but they don't have to. And if you just dig in your heels and say this, you win in the court of public opinion on YouTube with 345,000 subscribers. That's why I asked if they'll let me record. This is live. Wow, that lasted. I don't know if you guys caught all that. Woo, it's still running. So that last little part was me talking to a cop there. I doubt he was a bailiff. These two cops looked like they were street cops, not bailiffs. And they were just seemed to be in a good mood and chill and were just super professional to me, so I was nice to them. This was before court even started. And when I came out, he asked that question, and I just answered him. You know, it doesn't accomplish anything, but it just lets them know, hey, everybody that resists this place is not some goon that you need to psychologically put into an other category. So I'll explain my actions, my words rather, during a lot of that later. Wow, that felt good to get out. Sorry I can't see the comments. If you have questions or anybody, I'm just barely coming back. Nobody's seeing this on my own channel. I'll be on Discord tonight. I will be on Discord tonight. All right, I'm gonna call it and drive home. That was fun.